So Monday night, and I came out to the garage to take a look at this, actually start working through it. And actually, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break on this because I forgot to put everything in the parts washer. So oil pan, front case, gable plate, and something else is in there that I can't remember. But that's all cleaning off. That's in the parts washer. So I'll pull that stuff out tomorrow and start sealing this stuff up. But I think I mentioned it earlier. I don't think I ever made a conclusion to it, but short version is this cap, you can see my arrow on it. I think it was put together, at some point it was put together backwards. All of these rods, they have markings on them. This one, although is marked 3, so I'm assuming this engine was rebuilt at some point, must have had a bent rod or something, but in either case, marked 3, this was marked 2, this was marked 3, and this was marked 4. Short version is, this guy's in backwards. The numbers are on the back, and the tab for the bearing is on the wrong side. So piston is in the right way, rod is backwards. So I don't know if that's always been the case. I'm going to work with the fact that all of these have etchings on the top of them from the factory, where whoever puts the engines together, they initial them and they mark them 1 through 4. Even though this rod is backwards, the initials all line up. So no idea what happened, no idea how that happens, but I'm willing to trust the fact that this engine is 26 years old and has lasted this long. So I don't remember how many miles are on this block originally. At this point, it doesn't really matter. It's got all new bearings. It's got forged pistons in it, so it's re-rung and everything. So in either case, short update today because we're waiting on everything in the parts washer. I'll tackle this tomorrow, get the crossover pipe on, start doing sealing and all the other things here. So progress, just slow. So I promise that I'm going to keep these videos short, and I'm going to hold myself to that promise. So that's just where we are today, and next time we'll actually have pieces on this engine. We'll be ready to go. Thanks, guys. Take care. Well, it's been a little while since I made an update. I'm going to try to do this really quick because, as we all know, I like to ramble. But short version is I took the piston number 2, or the rod anyways. I took it all out and flipped the rod over. Nice thing about these engines is they are floating pins, so no weird process heating up, taking to a machine shop to press out. You just take out the circlips or whatever they are, push out the pin and flip it, you're good. Just took 10 minutes. It's pretty easy. I don't know why I didn't do it to begin with, but that's that. Front case is on. I took the oil pump gears out of the 234. They were new-ish. They had very low miles on them, except when I swapped it from the 9000 to the 900, I used the 900 front case, which had the old worn gears. So I'm hoping putting the newer ones in there brings up my oil pressure a little bit. But that's all together. New timing chain guides. Same chain, that chain, same thing. It's got like 10,000 miles on it, so I'm not worried about that. But at this point, just going to do gable plate and gable plate and oil pump, and we'll be good. And then I'll be able to flip it over, put the head on, and be good to go. But that's that. So I'm going to try to keep it a short update. We all know I love to ramble. I'd love to say, I'm trying not to do that. But here we are. So this is going back together. Everything's all cleaned up. Surfaces are good. I went through it. Everything went through the parts washer. So now it's literally just time for reassembly. So we'll do that. We'll pick through it. Next update, I'll be putting the head on, if not completely done. I got the ARPs over there so that everything will go right back in. I'm going to use the same head. I have the old T5 head up there, the old head that came on this engine. I guess I'll check it for flatness. I don't know if you guys remember when I took it apart, there was a lot of oil in the cylinders, so I'll take it apart. I never flipped it over to take a look at the valves, but I'll take a look at the valves and see how they are. If the old one's flat, I may just put that one back in. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, that is that, and I will update you guys soon. Thanks. All right, guys, just a quick update. I am headed up to New Jersey to visit my friend Gabe. He's got a parts car that has a good transmission in it that I'm going to use for the 9.3, so I can take the one out of the 9.3 and put it in the 900. Should be a pretty uneventful day, just going up, stripping out a parts car, and then heading on back. I know famous last words, so if any of that changes, you all will be the first to know. Alright, almost to New Jersey. Going over with the Delaware Memorial Bridge. They definitely don't make bridges for cars with coilovers. Oh, Jesus. Nothing like feeling like you're coming off the ground when you're 150 feet up in the air. That makes you feel great. Anyways, pretty sure I'm like in New Jersey, if not pretty close to it. So it's about an hour or so left. But I want to check in. Here we go. It's been a long time since I made an update, and I've actually gotten pretty far. The 234 is all together minus the jack shaft and alternator bracket, so once this comes out, we'll get that done. But I think I decided that I'm just going to put this, whatever I've got here for video now, I'm going to stop it here and then pick right up with pulling the 9.3 apart. So that's pretty much it. I don't want to make it too much of a super long video again. I don't think anybody really enjoys those, not even me. So that's it for this video anyways. Engine is complete. I kind of jumped way ahead. I think the last time you guys saw this engine, it was just a short block. So here we are, all back together. New bearings, flipped over the rod. All new gasket seals, although this uses the anaerobic for a lot of stuff, but basically refreshed, all new bearings and O-rings inside where they're needed and stuff. But here we are, we're ready to go. And so the next update you'll see should be me getting the 9.3 ready to go and getting the 234 into it. So I'm excited. I want this project done. And actually, I think what I'm going to end up doing is working on the 900, getting this running first, so that I could sell it, get it on out of here. I just don't, as much as I love it, I don't need it anymore. So, like, subscribe, do all those things, and we'll see you soon with the progress on the 9.3. I think that's where it's going to be a little bit more fun. 9.3 has brakes, suspension, exhaust. There's a bunch of stuff going into that car. Intercooler. I'll probably do the same thing with the 9.5 intercooler. So, but that's a wrap on getting the 234 ready. At this point, it's just going to be a matter of getting it into the car, and then the fun modding can start. So, see you later. See you soon. Take care.